in charge of the Holocaust, they got their model from how the United States invoked segregation and slavery.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. And it's called, the problem is called caste, which is essentially that one type of person, one type of image is superior to something else. And it happened in the States. It's happened in Europe. It happens in India as well. It is such a deeply historically, I want to say, like, long-standing issue that we have had as human beings on this planet. And it kind of goes into what you've said before, Ash, with like, you don't think that we come from kindness, and we don't. We come from oppression. We come from people being suppressed. And it comes, like I said at the beginning of the podcast, through many different types of ways of existing on this planet. It's not just one thing, but it's horrific. It really is. And we are still dealing with the aftermath. When we think of America, Black Americans have not gotten reparations for the things that their ancestors have gone through. It is horrific, and people are not held accountable and are not being forced to really look into the deep-rootedness that is American history as well. And that goes into the discussion of Indigenous people as well. It's just like there's so many layers to this discussion. It really is horrific when you think about how many people have lost their lives, because in the Holocaust, we have a number. I think it's 3 million people. I'm pretty sure it's probably more than that. But in the States,
absolutely. I think it's around 6, 7.
6, 7? Okay.
6, 7 million, yeah.
Okay. In the transatlantic slave industry that happened, there were so many people that you don't even have a number that were lost to that. And when you think how that imprints not only genetically, but also historically, and then you have that saying, the history is only told by the victors, by aka the oppressors. It's horrific how much ramification the actions of people in the past have on the world and society that we live in today. And so, like you said, Ash, yourself, with anybody that's like, well, I didn't do this. I didn't have slaves. I didn't do this to somebody else. I'm not a racist. That's not necessarily the point. The point is that we are all living in a house where the foundations are based upon horrific incidences that have not been addressed. So are we going to keep building in an unstable house, or are we going to tear it down and build something new?